Once, a small boy knelt at the seashore. As the sand sipped the rolling waters, the boy asked of the sea, "How can my life be full?" The sea answered him, "To truly be full, you must drink deep of the living water of God." And the boy responded, "I wonder, does God have enough water for me?" As it happened, the boy had brought with him a bucket for building castles on the beach. "Behold my waters," said the sea. "Are they vast enough to fill your bucket?" The boy had to admit that the sea's waters could fill the bucket more times than he had fingers to count. The sea's foamy surface rippled into a watery smile. "And if your bucket were as large as a canoe?" The boy replied, "Even if the bucket were so big, the waters of the sea could still fill it many times." "But what if the bucket were as large as a ship?" The boy tilted his head and imagined his bucket so large. Even with such an enormous vessel, he confessed, "Yes, and the sea would still be full." The sea was pleased. So fullness is not limited by the size of the sea, but the size of the bucket. So it is with the fullness of God. The boy pondered a moment. "So my bucket must become larger?" "If you wish to experience God more fully, yes. There is so much more to the seven seas than your eyes can know. You look upon them and see a glassy sheet that stretches to the horizon. But beneath the surface is a world 3 times as vast as all the continents of the dry world. Yet even these immeasurable waters are not big enough to describe the fullness of God." As it was, the sea understood, as only a sea can, the great length, width, and depth of the earth's waters, and that no bucket, whatever size, could contain them all. But the boy's mind had not grown so much. "You are right," he laughed aloud. "So I will fill my bucket and live more fully." The sea sighed a watery sigh. "Child, do you still see so little? With God's endless fullness before you, would you simply drink a mouthful and walk away?